Hey everybody, my name is Darlene Weir, and I am so excited to talk to all of you today about something I'm super passionate about, which is my love for my oils, my crazy oils. I wanted to share 5 ways that oils have changed my life, and I will try to keep it simple because they have made a huge impact on my life in so many different ways. It's really hard to narrow it down. I've been oily for 4 years, so that's a pretty long time. Some people would consider this a fad, but I'm thinking, considering they are regularly integrated into our household and into our life and into our family and into my friends' lives, I'm not thinking this is a fad anymore. I'm thinking that people are finding a better way. In fact, they're finding an old way that people used to use to care for their bodies and for their families, and that's accessing the power of plants. So I'm so thankful every single day that I took the plunge, and I don't regret it for one single minute. I am I can't imagine my life without them. I remember one time I had a moment where I was in my bathtub actually soaking in stress away, and I had a panic moment. I thought, what if Young Living went away? What if I never had stress away again? And I started to stress out because that was kind of a moment for me where I realized how strongly these oils were impacting me and how I did not want them to ever go out of my life, how badly I enjoyed them and how deeply I enjoyed them, how much I love them. So, well, I also thought, like, what if there's never thieves again? What if there's never frankincense again? And I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to think about that. These oils have had such a wonderful blessing of an impact in my life. So 5 ways. Number one, the first immediate impact that oils had on my family, like from the moment I opened up my box and just started reading about how to use them, were how they empowered me to take care of my family. I never want to go back to the days where I had to say to my kids, I'm sorry, honey, there's nothing I can do to help you. That sentence never comes out of my mouth anymore. There's always something. I may have to do a little bit of research or look something up online or look in my reference books, but there's always some way that I can help my sweet kiddos. And just for that reason alone, these oils are worth it. It's priceless. Number two, using essential oils has shifted my own personal way of thinking toward wellness. And what do I mean by that? I no longer think about symptoms. I no longer think about treating or addressing sickness. I think about staying well, keeping well, getting well. That is my shift of focus. And I'm able to do that safely and naturally and support myself and my family in that way. Thinking more preventatively, that's not really the attitude, at least in America at all. We like putting Band-Aids on things. We want it quick, we want it fast, and then we want to go on back to our same old habits. Well, this encourages, looking back over the 4 years, I have been encouraged to create a whole lifestyle of wellness that takes care of my family, and not just in the oils, but in the food that I eat and the attitude that I have and my own positivity. So these little drops are powerful in that way, that they enter into our homes and into our heads, and they start empowering us to realize that we can live our lives in a state of wellness. So that's been profound for me. Next thing I wanted to mention was that my oils have educated me and made me aware of self-care. I no longer put the responsibility of my own personal wellness in the hands of someone else, no matter how professional they are. I now take responsibility for my own wellness, and this has been so empowering. It can be a little overwhelming at first, but just have grace on yourself as you are trying to care for yourself and listen to your body. And I have learned that 9 times out of 10, when what I think I need is truly what I do need, and if I pay attention to that, I'm well on my way to getting well and feeling my best. So self-care, you don't have to put up with daily annoyances. That's another thing about self-care. Sometimes I think we say, oh, my head's hurting today, my back's hurting today, I've got this ache and that ache, and we just plunge forward through our day, or else we pop a couple pills and then we're on our way. But instead of just ignoring those things and plugging through that, I've now connected more to what the issues are, and then I treat myself and care for myself, and I pause to take care of myself and my children. And I'll tell you what, when you are self-caring for your family, when you're putting oils on the people that you love, it's the touch, it's the attention, it's all of those things, as well as the power, which you will witness when you try your oils, the power of the essential oils. Also, essential oils introduced me to the concept of a toxin-free home. So this has been so important, and I didn't even know it when I first signed up and got my premium starter kit. But now monthly, this is optional, but I'm so thankful for it. I get a monthly delivery of toxin-free products that have replaced nearly every single toxic thing in my home. And I'm so thankful for this. I no longer have to worry about, just to think that I never gave pause to the concept that I washed my dishes in toxins and then ate off of them. I never gave pause to that. And if you've never given pause to that, you are in good company, because we are not taught to think that way at all. But really what we're doing is we are spreading carcinogens all over our dishes and serving them to our family, or putting them on our clothing and then putting them over our kiddos. And please don't let this overwhelm you. This is a process. I'm talking about 4 years in, okay? And it's been painless and it's been fun. And the products that I'm replacing my toxic products with are way better and smell way more delicious. So don't let this overwhelm you, but be encouraged. There's so much support out there, and you will not be in it alone. That is guaranteed. And last, I would be remiss if I did not mention the 5th way that oils have totally changed my life. And I'll keep this brief because it's optional and it's not for everybody, but for me, it ended up being the right choice despite all of my initial protesting. But the business side of sharing essential oils, I'll just give a little mic drop to that, because the freedom that I've gotten, the financial freedom, the time freedom, this is not direct sales. So we just share and educate and show people how to sign up for kits. And it's so simple and so different than any other experience you may have had out there, that you will be surprised. So it's worth a second look. It's worth thinking about. And the good thing is, when you sign up as a wholesale member, that's always an option. You never have to commit to it when you purchase your kit, but it's just nice to know that it is an option. If at one point in time you decide that you want to either make a little bit extra or to boost your household income, or if you want to completely transform your life. Either way, it's awesome knowing that it's there. So 4 years in, my oils have completely changed my life in so many different ways. And I started the same way that you are going to start, with a premium starter kit and my 11 oils and my samples of Ningxia Red. And it's so hard for me to even imagine that there was a day when there were not oils in my life, but I'm so thankful for them. And I'm so excited to hear how you guys love your oils when you get your kit. Don't leave that box unopened and untouched. Don't be intimidated. You have so much support. Dive in and join us in this awesome, fun tribe and journey. Thanks, guys.